Hi, my name is Ekaterina Petrova. I'm the Product Marketing Manager for Kotlin, and I'm happy to share some of the most interesting things that have happened at Kotlin over the past month. Talking Kotlin turned 5 this January. Congratulations! In just 5 short years, the team behind the podcast has created more than 100 episodes featuring different members of the Kotlin community. They covered almost everything from Kotlin for Android to Kotlin in education, from functional programming in Kotlin to Kotlin in space. To celebrate this anniversary, the team decided to record a special episode with 2 esteemed guests: Hadi, the creator of the podcast and its only team member for the first 4 years, and now one of current hosts. Together with Seb, they took a walk down memory lane and discussed the early days of the podcast and its evolution, while shedding some light on the project's future and enjoying plenty of funny moments along the way. Did you know that Hadi lost the first 7 minutes of the second episode with Jake Wharton? Check out the link in the description for the full episode to find out how he handled this predicament. You'll also learn a little about why the show was started and have a lot of fun. Kotlin is an ecosystem that can be used for every type of development without exception. If you are looking for inspiration from those who've used Kotlin for server-side development, check out the thread on Reddit, where our users share stories of their enterprise-grade companies. In this thread, you'll find out which specific companies have been using Kotlin and exactly how they've been using it. This can be a really good starting point for developers who would like to convince their teammates and managers to switch to Kotlin on the server side. Follow the link in the description to read the thread. Feel free to use the comment section to tell us what Kotlin is used for at your company. Writing tests is part of every developer's day-to-day routine. Tests help you write better and more reliable code, and in addition, they can verify that your code does what it's supposed to do and that your changes haven't introduced bugs. In the new article, Kevin Galligan from TouchLab shows us how to configure the test suite for your Kotlin multi-platform mobile project. The article is based on a real-life project that is available on GitHub and has a lot of examples that you can use in your multi-platform application. So if you feel ready to tackle this concept and want to learn how to understand and configure the test suite for Android, iOS, and shared paths, check out the link in the description. In January, the Kotlin multi-platform team collaborated with external contributors to update the web wizard for multi-platform projects. Now you can easily add various popular libraries and Gradle plugins to a new project, from logging to working with databases and networking that the vast majority of projects can't do without. The live preview feature was updated too. Following GitHub feature requests, we've added line numbers in code previews. The deep directory hierarchy is shown as one directory if it's possible, and the selected file in preview doesn't reset on default, but instead changes dynamically when you change wizard preferences. We also did a lot of refactoring and updated dependency. This keeps the project up to date for learning how to use Kotlin.js together with Compose for Web. Follow the link in the description and check out the wizard yourself. It's a fact that Kotlin community is the best. You create tons of useful content, libraries, and tools that help the Kotlin ecosystem grow and evolve to meet the needs of various teams and projects. For example, if you use Moshi, a modern JSON library for JVM targets, and prefer to generate adapters while writing them manually, take a look at Moshi IR, a Kotlin IR compiler plugin for Moshi code generation. It promises significantly faster build times, since it doesn't create extra capt or KSP tasks or extra source files to compile. Not to mention that the plugin provides full feature parity with Moshe's native code generation. Build performance is the main feature of Moshe IR, but there are several other features that make it worth to try yourself. You can find the link to the GitHub project in the description. Kotlin scripting is the technology that allows you to run Kotlin code as scripts without prior compilation or packaging into executables. It can be used in a variety of use cases, and you can keep using your favorite language. The most popular use case is Gradle build scripts, but that's not the only way to use Kotlin scripting. It can be used as a more powerful bash replacement and as an alternative to other scripting languages for teams who are already familiar with Kotlin. Another powerful ability of Kotlin scripting is custom script types. Kotlin custom scripting allows you to implement your scripting language and run such scripts in your application. Scripts with custom types are usually used to create different sorts of DSLs. Some examples are database scheme definition, build scripts for a brand new build system, Discord roles, robot action definition, and game logic. To help you get started with Kotlin custom scripting, we recently published a tutorial called Get Started with Kotlin Custom Scripting. There you will create a Kotlin scripting project that executes arbitrary Kotlin code with Maven dependencies. We hope this tutorial helps you start using Kotlin scripting for your needs. That's all for today. Subscribe to our channel and tell us what news was the most interesting for you this January.